Welcome learners. Today we are going to talk about presentation softwares. You must have seen people using presentation softwares to convey their ideas, their perceptions and whatever they want to say. So today we are going to discuss about the various presentation softwares available which will be easy to use so that you will be able to use them after going through this module. After going through this module, you will be able to make a list of the various presentation softwares available. You will be able to compare the various softwares available. You will be able to decide which software will suit you best, and you will be able to design and develop a presentation using this presentation software. Before understanding anything, we will look for its definition. So, let us look for the definition of presentation and the presentation software. Wikipedia defines that presentation is a process of presenting a topic to an audience. It is typically a demonstration, introduction, lecture or speech meant to inform, persuade, inspire, motivate or to build goodwill or to present a new idea or product. Presentation software, as the name suggests, are used to convey what we want to say to others. It is one of the best ways of conveying as we are able to integrate multimedia into it. Like if you want to make a presentation, we can use text, audio, video, animation, graphics and integrate in a way so that the story is told in the best possible way. Presentation software is a type of application software. It is specially designed to allow users to design and develop a presentation to communicate to others or the target audience. It is widely used in many fields, especially in businesses and education. Through the use of multimedia, the person is able to communicate more effectively in a holistic manner. Through the presentation, the user is able to weave a story so that it is engaging, it is effectively communicated to the audience. If we look across all the presentation softwares, they all have three main features available. The first one is the text editing tools, which are used to write and provide input. The text formatting functionality is also provided in this software. The facility to insert other media, as we already said, the like text, graphics, animation, audio, video, and the component of displaying the developed content as a slideshow. These three features will be available in all the presentation softwares. There are many advantages of using presentation software. The foremost is the ability to present material using multimedia, especially the visual media, which helps immensely in concept clarification and also in concept attainment. It helps the learners or the target audience to see the content or idea being explained, and a picture says more than 1,000 words. So, they are able to understand the concept or the thing which is being discussed through the presentation software. The communication process becomes more interesting and effective through integration of text, graphics, audio, and thus using presentation software becomes more beneficial. The teaching learning is made more dynamic as a teacher can move through embedded links, websites, so that teaching learning is more comprehensive. Teaching learning becomes more interactive also, as movement inside and outside the presentation software is very easy and possible here. Use of presentation software makes the knowledge reach learners anytime, anywhere, even when they are traveling, as it is very easy to access these softwares on mobile or the tablet devices. It is available in two types: standalone, that is the presentation software is downloaded on the system and you can use it on your system, or there are cloud based presentation softwares also we will be discussing today. The modular nature allows slides to be incorporated into other platforms and share it with others. Moreover, platforms like Slideshare make it embeddable and shareable. It makes explanation of concepts simple and effective. The presence of visual media makes learners to understand and remember the new concept easily. We have come to know about the advantages of the presentation software. Let us also try to understand what are the points we must keep in mind while we are selecting a presentation software. As plenty of presentation softwares are available, let us discuss it in brief. The first and the foremost is the simplicity of the software, as it will be easy to learn and work upon. There should be availability of user guides, manuals and training resources to facilitate the users. As we all know, initially there are doubts and hiccups to work on any new software. If good resources are available, the learning path becomes smoother for the learners. User-friendly tutorial created by users help in learning softwares. Thus, availability of user-generated content should also be kept in mind while selecting a software. Presentation tool must have a feature of export and import so that some files which are already in the system or which you want to insert in the presentation software, you can do it. The cloud-based software which are available should have collaborated features so that people can work in team and groups. Cloud access and storage help us to access material anytime, anywhere. So, even if we are traveling or are away from our home or workplace, we are able to access the software or the content we have created using presentation software. The presentation software must have feature of integration of multimedia and it in the various file formats so that it is compatible with most of the file formats. Some of the most common presentation softwares are PowerPoint presentation, which has been made popular by Microsoft. We have a similar version in OpenOffice, which is called Impress. The free and open source software for making PowerPoint is Impress in OpenOffice. Presentation Tube is another software which may be used for making presentations. Many online presentation softwares like Google Slides, Zoho Show, Prezi, CMap are available, which may be used to create presentation to reach the audience or the learners. Slideshare is another presentation tool which is used for slideshows, and embedding and sharing becomes easy when we use Slideshare. Let us discuss few presentation softwares today. Impress is software which we will be discussing today. It is a presentation program analogous to Microsoft PowerPoint or Apple's Keynote. You can create dynamic effects using this presentation software like animation, transition effects. It also allows you to rehearse the timing of your slideshow. It gives you a choice of running a slideshow automatically or manually. You can also publish your slides on screen as handouts or as HTML documents. So, let me show you how to make presentation using Impress. The free and open source software for presentation, as you have in PowerPoint and Microsoft, you have in OpenOffice, it is called Impress. So, we will go to Impress, we will go to OpenOffice, click on presentation. As you see, it gives you a kind of what are the functionality. It is called as presentation wizard. So, once you are familiar with the system, you can just say don't show this wizard again. But since we are working for the first time, I'll show you this. You can look for empty presentation. As you can see, this will be the screen which will be visible. You can work from template. So, as an example, just two templates are there if you are introducing a new product. As I have already discussed that it is also, presentations are also widely used in businesses. So, this is for product or of a recommendation of a strategy. So, they are just used for, or you can also open an existing presentation. So, I can just click here and it will take to my files where I can use the existing presentations. So let me just take it from, let's template or empty presentation, we'll go to next. So what kind of a presentation background you want? So you can select presentation. Do you want a blue border? Do you want blue lines? Or you want something else, say brown? So all that can be decided here. See? And then select an output medium. You want it on screen, you want it as a slide, you want it as paper, like it is compatible with paper also. You always want a preview, so just click on this. So the next is, do you want any effects like the animation on the you have, or the transition, say wipe up, wipe right, wipe left. Say just we'll do the wipe right, speed which you want. It also gives you a preview what exactly it will show. Then medium, you want it to be slow, medium, generally medium is preferred. So this will be the speed. Select the presentation type, default or automatic. That is, if you select the automatic, then one slide will be the duration you have selected. So we will not, it will be default. So let's create. So once we click on create, see this window opens, right? As you can see, you have the slide pane here, you have the layouts here, little different than the Microsoft PowerPoint interface, but then it is equally powerful, right? Let's write something here. So we'll say that open educational resources. So it is not so visible. So I just select it and I'll increase the size. I'll change the color, say I want this, right? And I'll see, yes, it's looking good. So I'll select it again and I'll make it bold. I like italics also, so I'll make it italics also. So all this, if I want to do the right side, it can be on right side, it can be on left side. The general editing facility, it is there. If you want to increase the spacing, indent, everything is possible here. So you can say the buttons are, you can use the tools, spelling, format, everything is there. Insert, view, edit, all these functionalities are there like the usual Microsoft PowerPoint. So click on the title, say this is, we can write about OER. This is the short form, so we'll just write OER. We'll also change the color of the font. Say let it be black now. So we want another slide. Which layout? This layout, right? We want this layout, or we want this layout, or we want this layout. All those layouts are there. Okay. If you want a new slide, you just enter. So you will get a new slide. So if you want the layout of the slide, say I want this kind of a layout. So I'll take this layout. So the title, I'll say that it is the types of OER. Types of OER. As I've already shown you how to change the color, I'll just change the, say color will be red. So it will come as red. Say I want to insert a table or a picture or a chart or a movie or a video. So let me insert a image. I'll go to pictures. There is free image available. So I'll insert a picture. See, this is a picture of, so this is a picture of a concept map which is available as a OER. So this is types of OER we are talking about. The types of OER can be many. It can be text, it can be image, it can be audio, video, animation. And if you go to the next slide, we can select this. So we'll say that image is a type of OER. Image, so I'll change the color. White is not very prominent here, so I'll just change the color. So it will change, color has changed. Do you want to increase the size or make it bold? Then it was already bold by default. Then what I can do is I can increase the size a little bit, 44 I'll do, and then I can insert an image from here. See, where is image? A picture, right? From file, yes, from file. It will take me. I'll do. This is an OER, a image of a concept map. So this image I can very well put here. So I'll resize it so that it doesn't cover the whole screen. So this is how you can insert an image. So you want another slide, just enter. You enter, you get a next slide. Okay, let me not tell. So if you want to insert a table, you can insert a table, say 5 columns, 2 rows. Okay. So now you get a table and you can make a table here, any table you want to make. Then you come here, enter, you get another slide. Now you can enter shapes here. If you want to make a shape, then you can shape, design a shape. If you want arrow, so you can have arrow here. If you want some kind of a talking thing you want, so you can design. So many shapes you can design, right? So, and then you can say shapes. So, this is how you can use Impress. So, you go, you save it, say I am saving on the desktop. So, I will say OER presentation, save. So, it is saving as an ODP file, which is a free and open source file. I can save in other formats also, save as. See, it also allows you to save as Microsoft presentation. Say somebody wants to work on Microsoft, you can save it as an Microsoft presentation also. Save in current format. So it is there. So let's see how it works. So it is here. See, this is a Microsoft form. This is an ODP form. If we open, we see that this presentation we made through Impress. This is the Microsoft. It is in the Microsoft PowerPoint format. So we'll just close it, and it is also in the ODP format. You can see the same slides. We'll go to Slideshow and then Slideshow. See, we had selected wipe right. See, wipe right, it's happening, and all the slides are coming. We had made a table, inserted a table, we had inserted shapes, and this is how you can make a presentation in Impress. Now we'll talk about a presentation software which is available online called Prezi. So you take any browser, type Prezi, right? So if you type Prezi, you can go to prezi.com, and you can see a link called pricing also. That means there are many versions available. See, it has got basic version, individual version, education version, and the business version. So we'll try it with the basic version. So if you click, then this is like you have to fill this form to make an account. See, I already have an account. I'll log in. So I'll just log in here. I'll enter the password. I'll log in. So I will be logging in on a site which is used for making presentations. So I am using the Prezi Classic version, which is the free version. These are the presentations which I had tried earlier. So if I want to make a new presentation, I'll click on new presentation. So once I click on the new presentation, it will ask me to choose the template. So there are many templates available, and it makes the task easier for the creator of a presentation. So I'll click on this, I'll use this template, and this template will open for me. See, this is open. So you can see it is also already pre-designed. So I just have to put my matter. I don't have to bother about the designing. So let me start with the first slide. So let me see, it is about, I'll say it is about open educational resources. It can be any topic you are wanting to make. So I can play with it. This is the first slide. I can click to add more text, or I can delete it. I can edit text. So it will again open. If I want to bold it, all the editing functionalities of other softwares is available here. So it was already bold, so it is, so I can bold, I can change the color and other functionalities I can do. Say if I want to add content here, it is OERR, free and open teaching learning material available. Right? So this is it. I can add a logo here. Then I can go to this slide. See, this is the first slide, this is the second, this is the third, this is the fifth. So there is a path to it. So if you want to change the path, you can change the path also. So click to add. If I say it has got Creative Commons license, right? They can be of 6 types. I can write the types also, and then I can go to the next one. So click to add this. This is OER. Many OER platforms are available, right? So I can talk about the platform. Say I can say OER Commons, then I can say Wiki Educator, then I can say Merlot, then you have even MIT and many other. So this is the slide. Then we go to the next slide. So this is the next slide. We can talk about Indian initiatives, like we can talk about, say, NROER, then we can talk about NPTEL. We can go to the next slide and we can add more. Say if we were talking about the types of Creative Commons license, CC BY, then we can talk about CC BY. It is the most open license. It only requires attribution. So let us just do these many slides, and then this is how we can do it. If you want to edit the path, we can edit the path. Say I want some slide to come first and some slide to come next. That functionality is available. You can insert many things if you want to insert something. So let me insert a new thing in this slide. So I like to insert. I'll insert say image. So where is the image? I'll have to see some image in my. So this is a CMap. This is a graphics. I'll insert. It is too large. They're asking me to resize. I'll request them to resize. So it will get resized here. क्या हो गया ये? It is processing. It is resizing the image. So we'll have to wait. So as it's an online tool, its functionalities, complete functionalities also dependent on the speed of the internet, your internet speed which is available. So let me just click it here, or maybe I can just delete this one, or maybe I can just write something on this. a concept map available as an OER, right? So you can insert even a video, even a image. So once you have finished with it, you can see the kind of presentation in the final form. See, this is how it will be. CC BY, I'll click again. Next, Indian initiatives. So as you see, it's a zooming in and zooming out concept map, and if I had written something here, it was there. So it's an OER. As you can see, we can present it again. Let me do it again. Right from the beginning. I'll exit from it right now. If I want to make any changes, I can make any changes into it. So all that is possible here. As you can see, it's a cloud, save and close this. Even if you forget to save it, it gets saved automatically. So it's loading presentation. So once I'm done with it, I can download a copy, I can present remotely, I can edit it, I can save a copy, I can share, I can embed. All these functionalities are available even in the free version. More functionalities are available in the paid version. See, here is some, I can remove it, I should have removed it. Open educational resources, Creative Commons license, they can be of 6 types. Many OER platforms are available like OER Commons, Wiki Educator, Merlot, then CC BY, then Indian initiatives, the NROER, and then CC BY. It is the most open license. It only requires attribution and the concept map. We can insert an image of a concept map is showing, and its concept map is in OER. So we talked about these softwares. By using these softwares, I hope you will become a very good communicator. Happy learning!